Hi, my name is Timothy Todd, creator of the water lamp by Fluid Dynamic, and these are the two models available. I'm basically making this video to show everybody and give them a real-world feel of what they'll actually be receiving in the mail, and also to show them the differences between the two models. The one on the right here has a sensor located at the bottom riser, and here's the remote for the one on the right. As you can see, you can choose between the basic red, green, and blue, or white, and then you have all these other preset colors that you can choose from, as well as dimmable capabilities or brightening. There's also a DIY mode where you can actually use those arrows to manipulate the color that you want. For instance, here is a color I made earlier called Champagne. It also has a mode where it will fade through the colors. And this fade mode you can also speed up or slow down really slow, so it can do it over the course of 10 years really slow. And that's about all the one on the right does. It switches between these standard colors, and also switches between the standard colors, and you can also dim it and choose each color via the remote, which has a color palette on it. And that's the standard model. Now, moving on to the left, we have the deluxe model, and I'll show you the difference here. As you can see on the bottom left, you have an LCD screen, and that shows your setting and your speed. And here's the remote for the deluxe model. As you can see, it's got an antenna and it's RF, so you don't have to have it pointed directly at the base. And what I'm going to do is you can turn it off and on. I'm going to change the setting. You can choose between the standard colors, although there's no color palette to choose from. Keep that in mind. You can choose between the standard colors, but you also get into these scenes to where you have movement. Every 3 LEDs moves along. There are actually 133 presets here, and you can choose the speed of each one of them. You can slow it up or speed it up. And there are a lot to cycle through, 133. Let me go to my favorite setting, which is 96. And I can speed that up or slow that down, as you can see. The deluxe model is really great. It's really great for getting attention, great in signs for businesses, and it's also cool to have an LCD screen to see what you're doing. It's pretty neat. But those are the differences between the two models. The one on the right just stays between the static standard colors, and the one on the left actually contains movement. And that's the Fluid Dynamic water lamp. If anybody's interested, I'm selling these on eBay. I'm going to move the camera in closer just to give you an idea of what it looks like close. As you can see, the discs are glued in, and they have some imperfections along the sides. That's just part of the process. And there's so many bubbles you can't even really tell that there's bubbles and glue in the glue. Each lamp has a top. And as you can see, when the vinegar is added, you get a lot of bubbles. Each base is handmade out of fiberglass as well, and also wood. And it's texturized paint over that.